Top of the day to you. Ready to get some stuff done today? Woohoo! Get to work, boy. Anyways, yeah, yep. Let's see. We got a couple questions real quick, real super quick on that. Got a guy asked me about 108 EPA inspection test, or your EPA test. The best thing I can tell you, man, is get you some little index cards and write down the questions and flip it over, put the answer on the back. And once you get you'll have a bunch of them, you know, your basic questions. And then you just question yourself. Keep going over and over and over and over. You know, read the question and then try to answer it and then flip it over, see if you got it right. That's memorization. That's the best thing I can tell you. Let's see what else we got. Pants. Somebody asked me about my pants. They're Caterpillars. They're almost always out of stock on certain sizes, but they do come into stock. They're really good pants. They come with these little pockets. I don't have one in here, but anyways, they come with these little pockets. You'll see it in the ad or the display for it. They come with these little black pockets, and they pop right off, so you don't have to have them. I've got a whole pile of them. I never use them. Anyways, I just want to say this is kind of funny, but you know, when I started this channel, you know, you do research to find out what's out there as far as maintenance, you know. And one of the main guys that were out there was Maintenance Man Pro, and he's got like crap ton of subscribers and stuff. So I watched his videos and kind of got me the mindset on how to do these videos. And I just thought it was funny yesterday. I got a comment from Maintenance Man Pro. His name's Dave. I got a comment from Dave about, you know, man, your channel's really looking good. You're doing good, bro. You know, I just thought that was really neat how the guy that I was watching to learn how to do these videos, he's acknowledging my channel. I just thought that was really cool. But you have arrived when someone else... Anyways, it's joking around, man. So, I think that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got for now. So, we got the AC working yesterday. All the unit is all cleaned up. It was kind of like that. I had to work around the cleaner kind of deal. So, she's gone. We got to finish up the condensation line. I got to build one. I got to put 3 doorknobs on and a knob for the closet and a cable cover. Let me get one real quick. So I don't forget, cable cover. I got a box over here. It's got a bunch of them in it. My truck is completely full of crap. Anyways, I found one. That's about it. Oh yeah. Like I said, there's if you want to be in the drawing for the veto bag, get you a sticker, and your name gets, so every sticker that you buy, that's how many times your name is, you know, entered in. I'll get that together this weekend. It's a little container. Everybody's name goes in there. Shake it. Anyways, you'll see it. Yeah. So I need to get my stuff together for condensation line. This was leftovers. This is my PEX A fittings. We're gonna make us because it's copper coming out, I can swell up that PEX A and it goes over top of that 1/2 inch copper, or no, 3/4 inch copper. So we'll make us a trap. We'll make us a trap. I'm gonna need all these. Yeah, we'll make a trap. And I got fitting. I need some 3/4. I usually do it this way. I'll come out of the furnace and go into a T, drop down and do a trap, because I can take this off and, you know, blow the line out or whatever. But because that is, I can't get that fitting out of the A coil pan. It's just that little nib of copper sticking out there. So that's the reason why I'm using PEX A instead of going. I could do this, but why waste a really expensive fitting? You know, this is a Pro Press. Screw that in there. I'm not going to waste that fitting on a condensation line on an old 22 unit. You know what I'm saying? That's a waste of money. That's a waste of good supplies, because what if, you know, I can use this on a water heater. Screw that on the top of the nipple on a water heater and go PEX or go copper. So that's about $6 from one of these fittings versus a bag for $5. You know, it's just it's not under pressure. So we'll pick up a piece of PEX A and go from there, because I don't have enough PEX A to go all the way around that water heater. We'll go around the water heater. It'll make it look better. Plus that the line won't be in the bind. Cool. So while we're waiting on everything, we got I got 6 work orders today. It's only 62 degrees outside right now, but I got 2 air conditioners that are not working. And the one AC call said that they have a drip, a water leak in the furnace room or water heater room, which is, I already know what it is. It's the AC above. The condensation line's backed up. I already know what it is. So it happens. Whenever there's a condensation line back up, it leaks into the apartment below, and it always comes out either in the hallway or in the bathroom. I had one where I tore the ceiling out, thought it was a water line. That cost me massive amount of work because I cut the ceiling out. But anyways, so let's go to Lowe's and get us some parts, man. Woohoo! Time to fix something, man. Make it look pretty. Time to do this. Get this pipe in here. And okay, so what we're gonna do, take this out of the drain. I can still use this, but I'll set that right there for a second. So we'll come out of here, drop down, over, up, and then run it around for make us a P-trap. Whoa. So we're gonna come over. I'm gonna try to keep it as tight as I can. I go about 6 inches. Yeah. I don't have my cutter with me. See how well this blade is. That's a good thing about the PEX A is you can cut it with a knife. And this is not waterline. I mean, I'm not running a waterline, so I don't have to be precise. So the tool is super cool. That's why I like it. Anytime you're doing something, man, you gotta buy a freaking tool. So this end's already swole, so I don't have to. That's fine right there, but we need to put no on there. Let me get in the bag. So on this is all you do is you got these little rings. They only go on one way. Put that ring on there. Then you swell it. And then just slide the fitting in. It has little fingers that stick out, so it's a stop. Push it all the way to the stop. And it takes, because I can still move it, it takes about a minute for it to swell down enough where it'll bite that. So now we'll just make us a couple shorter pieces. Let me get a glove on, man, because I don't want to get cut. I'm not in the mood to cut my fingers today, bruh. I should just walk down there and get the freaking tool to cut this. But okay, so I just want to come down about yay high. I don't need a big trap. This is kind of a dull blade anyway, so be alright. Like I said, it ain't gotta be precise. And then I want to go over. I don't want a big trap. There you go, that'll work. And then I don't want to come back up as high, so. Because you don't want a box strap. There we go. Safety first. So now, the only problem with these fittings is that you gotta watch how close you are to the fitting. So you can only go so close, you know. Jingle bells. Okay, cool. Lay fittings up here. And yeah, before somebody says that, yeah, that's Gorilla Tape on there. I didn't have seal tape with me, so I just put some Gorilla Tape on there real quick. So, anyways, because I know somebody's gonna say something. Because you goofies, man. So, swell it. This is gonna be fun. Then put that one. Just kind of take one. Just barely. That's cool. So now I'm gonna go over. Get the rest on there. Go over. Back up. Go back up. Keep the AC on so it will fill that condensation line or the trap up. Cool. That'll work. So now we're gonna put 3 bedroom knobs on because the old stuff, oh, that's just freaking peachy, bro. Look at that. I'm gonna have to route that out, bro. That's why I hate buying these cheap ones, because you can't take this apart. You know, a quick set, you have the option of with or without this flange. And these old doors, they're set up for, I ain't got no freaking room on that. Anything, I gotta adjust this door too. Well, good times, man, good times. So I'm gonna have to get the route so we can route that. Good times, man. Go and do it, man, do it right. So I'll mark this out and we'll route that out. Good times. So on this doorknob here, the hole's not big enough right here, so got to route it out. I ain't got my little drill, aka the big boy. Let's get set up here. Get the old big boy the wall out. Let's drill this hole out so it's big enough. It just needs to be a little bit bigger. Nothing major. Let me double check the knob, make sure the knob's gonna work. Yep, knob will work. Cool. Okay, so now, because this style, I can't take this off. So now I need to set it on here and line it up. Try to get it as center as you can in the door itself, you know, in the hole. And then draw all around it. I don't like to use a marker on this because the marker makes it too big. Routing it out is not that hard. You just got to take your time with it. Also on your router, you want to set the height so that it's not too deep and not too shallow, just right for the thickness of the material. Just brace the door and go to town. Oh. Well, there's gonna be some touch-up paint. I skimmed it just level with the door. Of course, you got to turn around this way. Okay, shoot screws in. Get some screws out of y'all. I'm in a big freaking hurry. These pieces supposed to be here in a little bit. I just don't like to be, you know, I don't want them to think that we don't we're not prepared, you know what I mean? So that's nice and flush. Of course, the door is going to be a pain in the butt, but let's get this on. This plunge router is pretty cool because I can set it on there and I can push it in where I need, which is about right there, and lock it. And then you can turn this, of course, but anyways. Kind of hard to hold those still like that, but that should be about right there. Shoot in a couple screws. There's one screw hole right there. I don't want it too far back. Hold on. Get too far back, where did my screw go? And then the door won't shut or latch. It's usually about the half or a quarter inch of the door should work, but I got to route the top of the door off, so we'll work with that in a minute. Same thing here, just line it up, mark around it. Reset the bit for the door thickness. Whoa, 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 whoa. I get squirrely. That's about right. On locker. kick the power to it, bro. Stay in there. Two screws. And the knob in. See who could lock it, change out a quick set the fastest. It's pretty funny. Back in the day, bruh. Let's see how big a gap that is. Let's see if we got a big enough gap on this. Rubbing at the top, no big deal. But yeah, it's gotta be clearanced out too, just barely. Like I said, I like to get a 1/4 inch the door, mark it, and then get the depth finder on it. Okay, so I had to take the hammer, and yeah, I have a hammer. Took the hammer, beat it up, so it shut right. That shit's fine. 68 degrees, bruh. Woohoo! Worked great. Anyways, so I had to beat this frame over too. So now I'll go get some paint, touch that up. And then this door here works fine. I gotta touch that one up. But mess cleaned up. I'm going to lunch. Yeah, I'm going to lunch. Then we'll touch up the paint. So, back after lunch. So I got a text from the boss. She says, hey, that new tenant moved in, or was up there in the inspection department you just turned, and the shower head's spraying all over the place. Mind you, she's the one that bought the parts. And she picked up the cheapest shit that she could find on the shelf. Like I said, remember she bought the little 6-pack of light fixtures, single bulbs? That's why I was joking around about sending a woman to do a man's job. Gotta look at the big picture. Anyways. So now I gotta replace the shower head. I didn't check it because when I put it on there, I doped up the pipe and just real lightly screwed it on there, just snug it a little bit, because I knew it was gonna be one of those cheap throwaway shower heads. Anyways, I'll probably just take one out of a vacant because I don't feel like running Lowe's over that stupid shower head. Or I go to Lowe's and buy a big $30 shower head. So that little shower head, simple shower head, instead of spending, I don't know, let's just say $10, she's probably spent $2 on a shower head. Just saying. Now that $2 just cost her, well, let's just say I make $10 an hour and I have to drive over there. So 10 plus the mileage, so it's another 7. So it costs her $17. Where you going, bub? Sit. Costs her $17 plus the shower head. See what I'm saying? So that's stuff that irritates the crap out of me. You try to buy something cheap, well, you better get a job, bro. Get a freaking job, man. You better get a job.
Looks good. Like the tires.
See, we're off property now. I'm gonna put you on YouTube.
Oh, are you?
That's Rob. He's a cool guy. He's one of the tenants. You have to see all my videos to know who Rob is. He helped me out back in the summer, right at the beginning of the year. I had an AC I needed to get up on the roof, and he was on the ground hooking up my stuff on the rope. So, good times. He's a nice guy. Anyways, so we're back after lunch. Need to run down to the shop, man. We gotta get all this. I've got boku crap in the back of my truck. We gotta get it out of the truck. I gotta load up my extension ladder, or my telescopic ladder, because we got 6 work orders that gotta go hit real quick. 2 of them are ACs, one's a leak, one's a light bulb, a couple other things. But anyways, just take this stuff with me just in case. I'm not attacking all this. I just really need to take out a couple things, you know. Cool. I gotta get this stuff out of here. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna mess with this right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the paint out. I need light bulbs. Throw the light, well, I'll get the caulking gun out. I don't need caulking gun. Don't need that either. Yeah, I don't need 90% of this, but I don't feel like taking it out of the truck right now because I got so much stuff I gotta get done. So I'm gonna get this right here and put my telescopic ladder in here and then go. I just don't have a lot of time, man. It's already almost 2 o'clock. I got too many work orders here for my taste. I don't like having work orders, man. I like getting them all done, get them out of the freaking way. I really like having these glasses because I can see this now. Anyways. Ooh, I'm up to 8 work orders. Daggone it. Well, that's alright. Okay. Air conditioner not working, air conditioner not blowing, water leak in the bathroom, kitchen sink pipe is leaking. Oh my gosh, Robert Hawk moving, inspection. Air conditioning stopped working. I see. Wow, I got 3 ACs not working, 4 ACs not working. Wow, that's gonna be fun. Let's see what we got going on under here. Let me get a flashlight out. Looks like a leak. Easy fix, bro. Someone tell you about that flashlight? That's super cool, ain't it? It'll stick right to that freaking drain. So this is easy fix. It's got one of them stupid freaking cheap. So that's why I don't like those rubber ones. And I'm gonna get that crap all on my fingernails. There. What they did was they cut this pipe too short because garbage disposable drain's gonna be at a slight level. Double check, make sure it's all leaking. Wash my hands. So, we're looking in the water heater area. It's just on the other side of this wall. This is no AC and water leaking from the ceiling or room. Wow, look at that. Ain't that pretty? Let's go find the button. Look at this. Look, Ma. Wow. Icebox. We got an icebox, bruh. We're gonna have to clean this one up, bro. This This is one of the originals. Let me show you real quick. Piece of metal just laying here. Turn the light on, you can see. See? All that nasty down in there. So I usually cap these off so the air can't get pulled up through here, but it's a solid block of ice. That's why they don't have no AC. So I'll turn the fan on. So I got the fan on. I'll show you another problem. See how damaged that coil is? It's all impacted all the way around here. And see this hole right here? Air's been sucked up right around the freaking coil. So even if the AC wasn't, that they've got AC, the problem is the air is getting up around. You can see right up in there, man. Blowers right there. So that's the reason why it's freezing up. So on this one, I'll go check out some other stuff. Give us time to defrost, and then we'll bring back the chemical spray, shop vac, and clean this all up and re-secure it, because this right here is supposed to be screwed into this right here. See, the screws are gone. So we'll also cover this up, seal that, make it run more efficiently, and maybe a new filter. You know what I'm saying, bro? Look at that. No wonder it don't work. So for right now, we'll go on and look at the rest of this, give us time to dry out. Okay, so I sent that tenant a text to not turn the air conditioner on because I don't know if I'm gonna get back there today. I told her, you know, because she went home. So I let her know that I left the fan on, that the coil needs to defrost. Because if she turns it back on, then I can't, it'll freeze that coil up. So the next thing is, I got a good one for you. That work order states, AC isn't showing the temperature. AC isn't showing the temperature. It also doesn't feel like temperature it's set on. Some people need to learn how to type, bro. Fucking a little Gen X. Learn how to type, bro. Anyways, so the next one we're gonna go to take a look at real quick. It's the farthest one out. It's 74. They said the AC stopped working again. Ooh. There's two thermostats I need right off the bat. So let's go down to 74 real quick and see what's going on with that. And that's the farthest one out, like the oldest one, as far as the AC goes. But see, that's what I like about this time of year. Is in the afternoons. It's only, what was it? 72 degrees out right now. You know, it's 72 degrees. Open your freaking windows, man. But anyways, because if they put in a work order for AC's not working, it's not emergency. I'll get to it when I get to it. You know what I mean? That's what I like about this time of year for us Ohioans. So up on the roof we go. I used to have to carry around a 8-footer A-frame ladder, but it was freaking horrible. Wait a minute, where am I going? Other way. It was horrible trying to get that thing up down the stairs. She's not running at all. That little pig's not running. Yeah. Ooh, that's not good. No power. Go down. Go down. This could be. No. No, it's gonna be in the breaker box. Let's go check it real quick. The breaker was off. It's not tripped all the way. See? It's not. So let's see if that came on. That breaker was off.
The breaker was off?
Yeah. Come up out of your hole, boy. Break it out of that hole, boy. Yeah, those are those. I forget what name brand they are. They're janky freaking breakers. In this building, I actually replaced the whole entire breaker box. We had a spot here where I lived in that apartment, where the power would just shut off and then come back on 10 minutes later, you know. So anyways, so it is running. It's running good. So on to the next one. So I got my little shop vac and the sprayer, and I couldn't find my other brush, but this will work. And the backpack with a couple screws. So let's do it. Before I go up there, I'm gonna make sure I got some self tappers. Whew, my little pile's getting low. I'm gonna need some self tappers to put that door back on, or I mean that little piece of metal. Ah, daggone it! I forgot the. Well, it's pretty wet right now, so let's just focus on getting it cleaned up, get that sealed up real quick. I'm gonna throw some. I got one of these. These are little containers you can buy, and they come with like a whole bunch of bits. I take out the little spots for the bits, and these are perfect little boxes for knickknacks. So on this, I have to take the door off, the upper door, to get in here. I hate this freaking doors, man. So this is where the blower is. You gotta be real careful because the electrical is right there. I normally don't do that because the contacts are right freaking there. And if you pull down too far, you'll cross the contacts. I had a tenant do that to me. So we'll go ahead and get all this cleaned up and get this reattached. And you can see it's dripping. It's dripping, bro. Let's do this. Backed up, so we'll go ahead and clean the drain out, and then I'll go ahead and spray this down real quick, and then we'll clean the drain out. I just want to get some go juice on it, man. Get this coil cleaned up as best I can. Now shop back it out. My battery's done. So blowing a little water in that hole right down the drain. That's how I clean them out. I turn this to a straight stream, stick it down that drain, and blow. And that opens up the drain a little bit. This is where you can take this apart and put the short end on it. Really makes it nice. But this coil's just about done, bro. Ain't much left of it. AC's running. See the hole? Sorry. We get you. There you go. You see the hole? Crazy, ain't it? It's the same hole, just like this. I think they originally set it up for this. This is the condensation drip line, or the pan. I think they originally had set up to go through that hole. I still gotta seal that up, man. But because it's so wet, I'm just gonna let it go for the day. And you know what? I gotta go to the shed anyway. No, I gotta let that dry, man. It's gotta dry. So at least we'll put a piece of that Gorilla Tape underneath that to stop it from dripping down. And then tomorrow we can swing by and put a piece of that Wonder Board under it and seal that hole and put the new filter and stuff in it. At least the air's working. I put a thermostat up here. 68 and dropping. Well, maybe not. It's 68. Yeah, and not moving. And make sure the AC is running. You can't read if it's on heat or cool. That's when them old janky freaking mercury, got a mercury bulb in there. So I turned it at 61. We might have to get that one. So that's the third one today I've got to replace. Well, at least the freaking air's working. So run that shop, get a filter and the duct tape, or a Gorilla Tape, because I took the freaking out of my truck with that stuff I just took out. Anyways, we'll get that and put it in. Story time. Waiting on the cops. Anyways, so we had this tenant here, female, crazy as a freaking, oh my gosh, dude, she was off a freaking rocker. Anyways, you know, the office doing the office thing, sent her a notice, whatever. She got ticked off, and she went around spraying the doors with freaking mace. So she acting so crazy. I put up a Ring doorbell camera on my door at the shop. She come by and took the doorbell, the Ring camera off the door and laid it on the ground. So I pressed charges against her because she, you know, she touched something that didn't belong to her. You know what I'm saying? So about 2 weeks later, she got basically evicted off the property. She was told to leave. So because it's a misdemeanor thing, you know, there was paperwork written up on her. She was charged for touching or not criminal damaging, just whatever. So I come around the shop corner to get this tape, and she's freaking walking up the sidewalk with one of the other tenants. So I told her, I said, you can't be on the property. You can't be on the property, period. Because I thought I had her trespass off the property. So she turns around, walks back, get in her car, and she backs up. And when she backs up, I'm walking away, right? When she's backing up, she runs into the freaking dumpster and busts out the back window of her car. So I called the cops real quick because she's freaking nuts, man. You know, she went to the office. She's crazy enough to go run to the police department saying I bust her window out. That's how freaking loony she is, man. I mean, that lady was coming up with some crazy stuff. So anyway, so I'm waiting on the cop to get here to, you know, because I asked them and they didn't have any record of her being trespassed, so I'm trespassing her off the property. I don't want her back here, man. She's crazy. Freaking loony. You know what I mean? Anyways. So, cop showed up. We went over the whole he said, she said. I showed him pictures. She told the tenant that she was with. She called him after she left. I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but when I yelled at her, she backed into the dumpster and busted out a window glass, her back window. So she calls the tenant, tells the tenant that I threw a rock at the back of her SUV and busted the glass out. That's why I called the cops as soon as I saw her, because she's crazy, man. I think I still got a video of her coming up to the shop, random. She randomly just started taking pictures of me in the shop, and then said I was harassing her. You guys really got to watch your back on these tenants, man. They're freaking crazy, especially the single females. Got to watch your back on them, man. Anyways, I'm done for the day. I just got back from putting the filter in there, and I was able to use that Gorilla tape underneath there to prevent water from getting out for right now. So I'm done for the day, man. Anyways, peace out, guys. Love you, man. See you tomorrow.
Tell them who you are if you're living in the movement.